Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. I am back today with another plant video. Today is going to be very different from what I usually upload because I am going to attempt to do Vlogmas, but plant style. So today will be day one. I'm going to attempt to upload every day until Christmas for the 12 days of Christmas. And this first day we are going to be watering my plants together. I usually dedicate my Sundays to watering plants and cleaning, and I thought I would bring you guys along with me. I'm sorry for the loud noises, you guys. I do have my washer and my dishwasher running right now, so I'm very sorry. If you can't handle the noises, then I won't be offended if you don't watch this video. The way I usually start by watering my plants is I kind of go shelf by shelf, and I will move all of the plants to the kitchen. So I kind of just group them together over on this counter until I get the whole shelf over here. I might be crazy, but I like to move them in order to deeply water them over this sink, and then I can clean the spot where they were on the shelf. And sometimes I'm not sure if they need to be watered or not, but there are some plants that will give you signs. For example, Hoyas. This one is not ready to be watered because its leaves are still very stiff. They will get wrinkly and soft when it wants water. So this guy is gonna stay right here. This one is also not ready. I usually water the softer foliage plants weekly, but it just depends on how fast they dry out. I also have a little moisture meter that I'll use if I'm unsure. And now that I have that shelf cleared of everyone who needs to be watered, I will just go ahead and dust off the shelf, trying to keep things clean every week. Welcome to my kitchen. At this point, I am going to fill up this little Brita. I do try to use filtered water for all of my plants. Unless I'm in a huge rush, then I'll just use tap water. I also keep a little bin of plant care items in my hall closet for when I water my plants. And in here, I have a few different like bug sprays and some neem oil. I have some scissors that I use just on my plants, and a couple different fertilizers. I have some gardening gloves, and then this is the moisture meter I use. I got this one at a local nursery, but if you're looking for one, they're kind of all over the place. You can even order them from like Amazon or Walmart online. This thing has been a huge help for me because I used to be a chronic overwaterer and I would kill my plants with love. But since I got this, it's a lot easier to know when my plant is actually dry and needs water. Highly advise one of these if you can get one. And then what I like to do is just take one plant at a time, set it right there on my sink, and then I will water it to where the water starts coming out from the bottom of the pot. Usually I will then sit it in my sink for a bit so that it's not dripping all over the place. So I will just carry on and do that with the rest here. And now that my lovely sink is all full, I will start to put these back where they belong on the shelf. And then I will repeat the process for all of these. And I have a few plants that I only need to water like once a month on this shelf. So this Hoya australis does not want water. This Hoya carrii does not either. Let's see. This one has slightly bendy leaves, so I'm gonna go ahead and water this one today. I am not sure about this one, so I'm gonna use the moisture meter on it real quick. And to do that, I'm going to set it on the counter, take my moisture meter, and hard to do with one hand. Going to stick that into the soil a few inches down, and and you see here it says it is very dry, so I am going to water this one after all. I think it's been a good 3 or 4 weeks since I've watered this one. My peperomia is very sad. Peperomias hate me, and they all start dying in the winter for me because I live in Colorado and it's so cold. I do run humidifiers for my plants during the day, but sadly it is not enough, and so every winter I do have a few plants that don't make it. I'm actually gonna make a video later this week showing you all the plants I'm killing, so that will be fun. Okay, so now I've finished with the living room plants, and now I'm going to do pretty much the same exact thing, but with the plants in here. I'm gonna see who needs to be watered, move them to the kitchen, and then dust off the shelves. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I finished watering my plants except for this one, and this is my Rhipidophora tetrasperma, and I chopped it down a few weeks ago to kind of promote more growth, and all of the cuttings are now ready to go back in the pot, so I'm gonna do that here. Nice roots. Look at these roots, babe. Aren't they cool? It's good. They're ready to go in the soil. Alright, so now those are all in there. I'm going to give it a good drink. And then we are done. Oh, I'm spilling water all over the kitchen. I did not know that was gonna drip like that. That is everything for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I know it's a little different than usual, but if you did like it, then I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.